Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. We have a little bit of a project going on today, or this week really. Out of the blue on Monday, suddenly our builders decided to arrive. They have been long anticipated. I knew that the garden was going to get sort of a bit messed up and they were going to come and do our roof. So it's a real blessing that they're coming a little bit earlier than expected. But in preparation of their arrival, I had cut down lots of bushes and shrubs and things and sort of made a bit of a mess really. And so them arriving early meant that I didn't have time to get rid of all that. So it was all a bit of a kerfuffle. And we managed it, and it's been a really long week now. My children are still on their Easter holidays, so we had to mix in lots of fun, and they help with lots of things, and it's been really interesting and a learning experience, and a bit challenging too because my garden is quite messed up. So I've been really sort of keeping myself blinkered and not looking at the garden, but yesterday I made a mistake perhaps of walking around it, and I'll just show you how it looks, well, how it looked yesterday. Well, first off we have a Chilean guava looking a little bit worse for wear. Been a bit crushed, but hopefully it won't get any more damaged before the work is over. I don't even know. It's just not looking very good. And then further on down, this apple tree is also getting a bit damaged because it got tied back a lot, so lots of splits here in the bark. I'm not sure. I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. Then we go down here to the sea area. Let's have a look. Got a little bit of breakage here. This was all smashed up. I've managed to put it up again, but there are some broken branches here. See, there we go. So, not too bad so far. But then we're going to come somewhere else. This is where I hid the blueberries. One of them's here, the other one's over here, next to the very lucky Fuyu persimmon tree, which is really starting to shoot out lots of fruiting spurs, so I'm hoping for fruit this year. But what's happened over here is less than ideal. Got lots of horrible stuff covering where I have my kiwi vine, my kiwi berry vine as well, and lots of red raspberries, so they're not looking very good. But I'm sure there's progress being made up on the roof, so that is a positive thing. And we'll just have to see what survives and what doesn't. And we'll have to just try to nurse it all back to life. Let me just show you finally where I like to keep lots of things like raspberries, and I like to grow lots of lovely stuff. This was a really good veg patch, and it has lots of yellow raspberries on it, which are still there. It has lots of strawberries that were in bloom. They're kind of hidden under all that rubble, and there were some rhubarbs somewhere. Don't think they're there anymore. So I don't know what's going to happen with all this. But we'll just have to put it all back together when the time comes. When the builders leave, I have to pick up all the pieces and start afresh. Or not afresh, just try to heal everything. So we'll see how that goes. So yesterday I felt a little bit sadder than I do right now, and I've got the mindset that all the plants are resilient, and the ones that aren't, I will just give them extra TLC when the time comes. Tomorrow is Sunday, so we're going to do a bit of a cleanup, a family cleanup out there in one of the flower beds, because some of the roof is done, and it means that you know, we can be doing some cleanup work that's not going to just be wasted time, because that area won't be getting messed up again come Monday when the builders come back. And so I wanted to just take you with me on this journey of rejuvenating the garden and rebuilding it and bringing it back to life, really, because it's definitely suffered a setback. But it's probably an okay time of year. I would have preferred it happening a bit earlier, before everything was just in the middle of blooming. But it's happened now, and it's an okay time because everything is still so full of life, so full of vitality. It's not all tired after a whole year of fruiting and flowering and all that. It's just about to get started. So I can give all the plants that are still there a bit of a good feed, lots of water, and you know, rain is bound to come. We've actually suddenly had about 2 or 3 days of good weather, which is really good for our roofers. So really happy with that. Such a blessing. But yeah, I hope you'll enjoy coming with me, and we'll just see how this thing goes. So this is part 1, and in part 2, hopefully my garden will start looking a lot better. And I'll see you then. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.